Aside from the return of daylight savings time and the nearing of spring, the month of March has been known for one thing: the men's and women's NCAA Tournament. And over the years, the NCAA Tournament, filled with stunning upsets, thrilling finishes, and edge-of-your-seat drama, can be best described with one word: madness. So it's no surprise that the term March Madness caught on. It's catchy, alliterative, and perfectly describes the game of action-packed and unpredictable college basketball that awaits. So in today's video, we'll be uncovering the history of the March Madness.
The history of March Madness began in 1939 when the NCAA held the first ever National Basketball Championship Tournament. The tournament was initially small with just 8 teams, and while it was a competitive event, it didn't have the national impact we know today. The tournament was relatively modest in its early years. Games were played in front of small crowds in regional venues, and the tournament was far from the financial powerhouse it would become.
However, as the years passed, the event began to gain traction. In 1951, the championship game was broadcasted live on television. The tournament expanded to 22 teams in 1961. By 1985, the field was expanded to 64 teams, a move that would change the tournament forever. This shift introduced the concept of bracketology, where fans filled out their brackets predicting the outcomes of each game, leading to a widespread obsession with the tournament.
It was during the 80s that the term March Madness became associated with the event. The phrase was first coined by sportscaster Brent Musburger in 1982, and it quickly caught on, reflecting on the excitement, unpredictability, and chaos of the tournament. The 90s saw March Madness enter the stage of its transformation. The NCAA had just signed television deals with major networks, and the tournament began to be broadcasted on national TV, reaching millions of viewers.
By the late 1990s and the early 2000s, March Madness had truly become a part of the American sports landscape. The event was no longer just about basketball. It had become an annual tradition, transcending sports to become a cultural moment. March Madness became synonymous with excitement, and the Cinderella teams became fan favorites. In the 2010s, March Madness reached a new level of global recognition. The tournament's format had remained largely the same, but it had continued to grow in size and scope. The rise of social media, streaming platforms, and the ever-increasing presence of mobile technology had made it easier for fans around the world to follow the tournament in real time.
The 2010s also saw the development of a massive multi-billion-dollar industry surrounding March Madness, with NCAA tournaments now sponsored by major brands and advertisers eager to capitalize on the excitement. Bracket challenges have become even a bigger event of the experience, with millions of fans participating in online challenges and even betting on the outcomes of games. Teams from all corners of the country now participate in March Madness, and the power conferences like the ACC, Big Ten, and SEC dominate the tournament.
March Madness has been a joy for viewers for so many years. However, they're not the only ones impacted. The event has given the opportunity to create a spotlight for so many players. Just think about the type of recognition a player could get for bringing a team to the Final Four or making a big shot to win a marquee matchup. For example, take this year's projected first pick, Cooper Flagg. Flagg has shown extreme promises and is currently proving to everyone why he's worth the hype. Now you might be wondering, Cooper already had a spotlight. Last year, a player by the name of DJ Burns gained national attention. Because of his numbers he put up during the tournament, his draft stock went from mid-second round to late first. This can be a pivotal change in someone's career.
Today, March Madness is one of the most watched sporting events in the United States. Its impact has also expanded far beyond basketball. It's not just about the games on the court, it's a celebration of American college athletics, a reflection on the country's love for underdog stories, and a media's extravaganza that takes over the nation every March. It just goes to show how the idea of March Madness has changed the way we look at basketball and the excitement that comes around with it. Thanks for watching LV Hoops.